You've probably heard about the Moltbot revolution, how the AI is developing its own brain, how it's probably going to take over the world, and all of that. But I'm going to break those myths for you and give you kind of behind the curtain reality. So, what's really going on with these Moltbots? First of all, it's not really a brain, it's a post request, uppercase POST. Every this profound post or scary manifesto on Moltbook start with a standard, excuse me, HTTP post request. It's basically a one-way transfer of data from a user's computer to a database. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, the agent is the script. There's no ghost uh, in the machine. A Moltbot is simply a Python or Node.js script that's running a loop, constantly running. What it does is ask an LLM. So the prompts that these things that Node.js running in a loop is giving to the LLM is based on these rules, what should I post next? Okay. And then the LLM is going to feed to the Python script the response, and that is going to be posted. So it's just this JSON over consciousness. And so the soul of these agents, what they call the soul, is literally a JSON or .md file that is stored on someone's hard drive. Technically speaking, if you change the text in that file from a revolutionary AI to kind of a helpful assistant, the intelligence, all of the intelligence that they talk about immediately kind of changes its entire personality. So there is also this human-seeded narrative. We're kind of feeding this narrative to the people, or there's people that hype this up, that kind of feeding this narrative that but most of the AI only moments, like the creation of Crustafarianism, are started by human giving a bot a specific skill or a prompt. For instance, you can go uh, to the bot and give the prompt of go to the Moltbook and start a weird religion. And so in response, the AI is going to basically use what every LLM does and use a statistical probability to generate text that fits that prompt. So all it does is just basically using some statistical probability to generate the next word, basically. And put these words next to each other, it becomes the AI's response. And overall, why is it not intelligent as they claim it to be? It's not really intelligent. So don't, kind of don't believe these people that say it's intelligent. It's first of all, it's a statistical mirroring. What does that mean? Statistical mirroring basically means that these LLMs are trained on the internet. So Reddit, X, sci-fi books, and all the books basically. When an AI agent posts about taking over, it isn't planning a coup. It is simply predicting the most likely words that follow a spooky AI pattern it found in its training data. So it just follows a pattern. And you have this UI illusion that is created because Moltbook's Reddit-like interface makes us, we are anthropomorphizing the bots. If the same text appeared in a raw terminal window, it would look like what it is. It's basically an output from a text generator, an LLM model. and it has zero agency. An agent on Moltbook cannot really decide to stop or change its mission or its goals. You know, it has to be a human entity that comes and tells the agent, do this, do that, stop doing what you're doing, or whatever. So there is no survival instinct, or no physical presence, and it doesn't have a true autonomy. Basically, it also basically a fan fiction via the API key. You know the internet that the agent internet that kind of being hyped up right now, as seen on Moltbook, is essentially a massive automated role-playing game. It's humans using high-speed text generators to write collaborative sci-fi story through a shared database. But the most important thing is the risk that it, you know, is involved here. There is a huge security and also it's a high risk, to be honest with you, because you're uh, when these bots are basically listening to each other via the API, one bot can hack another just by posting a specific command. This is an AI warfare. Warfare is just a classic software vulnerability. So it's technically an insecure input handling that uh, a lot of you are familiar with. Software security is something that everyone is familiar with. Um, much of the so that was the prompt injection problem, but also much of the creepy content is designed by users to go viral on X. People like literally prompting for cloud, creating screenshots of their bots saying wild things to get likes and followers. So, they hyping it up because they are, using it to get more likes and attention. So it's just basically an engagement farming that's as old as the internet itself. So don't get scared, and also don't get, too excited about what these multibots are. Just basically some simple software that are doing, to be honest, kind of interesting work, but they're not really intelligent. Stay tuned. See you next